हेलो हेलो वेलकम टू अ न्यू वीडियो एंड ऑल टाइम हाई प्रॉफिट्स बैक टू ऑल टाइम हाई प्रॉफिट्स उसकी वजह से पूरे I went to salon and got my hair cut beard but that's not because of the all time high profit alone. I'm going to Delhi tomorrow to shoot a video with Grow for Trading Ki Baat season 2. Let's hope we make a good video and it gets published. Let's see, but that's the plan of going to Delhi tomorrow. और क्या किया आज? कुछ नहीं किया, होल्ड किया एज यूजुअल, बट टोटली बिजी टुडे, तो सेंसिबल पे भी अवेलेबल नहीं था. लॉट्स ऑफ कमेंट्स मैंने बाद में सब चेक किया. It was fun seeing that from 15 lakhs to 30 lakhs just at the pre-open, and then just after the pre-open, and it was just going on and on throughout the day. No movement today, proper sideways day. But why did I hold? That was the question. So this is why I held, because the last lower high did not break, and this day it didn't break, and this was the SL for today. But since we have a gap down, 300-point gap down, what a gap down. That was because of the Fed interest rate decision. Maybe that's when the 12:30 a.m. that's when the gift nifty started falling. But who cares why it happened? Nifty 50 fell. There was a downtrend going on. There was no reversal, so we kept on holding the puts, and this is how it happened. So great. Let's say still holding the puts. Actually, account transfer किया हुआ है from this account. There is sufficient profit, so I'm transferring it to my another account. So to divide the profit to save income tax. That's it. All family accounts only. I'm not handling anyone's account, and even not recommending anyone to trade like this. That's that, and nothing else. That's a wrap for today. I guess we'll be holding. Let's see if there is a gap down, and let's check some comments if there are any questions for us. Okay, there are many. Thanks for updating your daily views daily, bro. One question, if you could answer that: you make certain levels and say your view when you mark the resistance or support, saying this is a level which I will take my bias on bull and bear. How do you identify that level is support, as mentioned in the case of for tomorrow scenario? Mentioning is the resistance. Okay, yeah, I still have that marked. As you can see, I guess it was this only. Yeah, this level. So why is that the thing? So the closing price is here. This is open. This is high. Open. Okay, wait. I'll just why that level. First of all, we'll go with why that level. Open price, high. Okay. First, lower high. We have one more lower high, lower high, lower high, and we are sideways. This could be a potential. See, now this is where we are at a low, but not a lower low. Now this is the phase of sideways. So what we'll be looking at the previous lower high before this sideways started, previous lower high. Now it is not like that it will go touch this level and come back. This is not important for Nifty 50. Nifty 50 is based on 50 stocks. It is not based on Nifty 50. Even you can put this reference level. So basically your exit inputs does not matter where you do. Exit inputs matter that if Nifty 50 rises, you exit from puts and buy calls if you have to. If the strategy says so, my strategy says so, that I will be buying calls. So it doesn't matter if you do it after this. What if there is a candle big enough that it will just, I'll just switch even above this high. So the reference level is reference for the my plan where I should be shifting. It doesn't matter. So when I'm back testing manually, I would be looking at the worst case scenario, that if Nifty 50 is coming here, coming here, coming here, I would wait for two more candles and then I would back test. That even that back test is successful. So yeah, the entry exit doesn't matter really. You should just be cautious about being on the right side. That's it. And for tomorrow, level for tomorrow, how I get that level? So there is no level for the day. There is a gap and we have no important levels now. So what we'll be doing is that 24,000 is an important level, but now it could open above 24,000. If there is a minor gap up, then let's see if it sustains above 24,000. So let's just say 2450, 24050. 24,050 would be our reference level for tomorrow. Like, see, What I am trying to say is, if something like this is broken, see, if 24,050 is broken tomorrow, we can say, now this is an uptrend going on now. Now, this is just simple. You can put this level here on 24 100. The idea is going to be the same. Maybe if you put on 24 100, you will get one less trade, maybe. And maybe I put it at 24,050, and I would be exiting puts, and then I'll be buying calls, and then again it goes to 24 100 150, and then it comes back. If you're putting at 24 100, you'll be saved. If you're putting at 2450, you'll be getting one extra trade, which could be right, which would be wrong, but it doesn't matter, because what you did was to just be on the right side of the trend, which is a great thing to do. I think that is not an issue. So the reference level doesn't matter. Executing at any reference level that you have decided is the concern here, is the discipline that you need to have. Okay, I'm talking too much. How much loss you take for one trade? I guess 20%, anything is fine. So if I have 7,000 quantity right now, and if there is a 100-point loss, or let's say if there is a gap down, big gap down, what if I had calls, and there was a 300-point gap down, maybe I'd be losing 200 250 points also sometimes, and sometimes it's just 10 20 points also. So we don't know. I think my average loss could be termed as 70 points around, average loss. So sometimes 250, sometimes 10, average somewhere around 70, I guess. Mostly it would be 70, because if a trend sustains throughout the day, and if the trend sustains on the next, I mean throughout the day, or maybe by the next day, I would be shifting my SL to cost price. So maybe that way, if you check out all the trades together, mostly are out of SL, but the only the big ones are when there are gaps, or maybe when I have switched and there is a 200-point candle just after I switch, or a 400-point move on the opposite side. That's what had happened. So if I can quickly find that, this day, right here I bought calls. You see this 24, this open is 24 500. 24 500 I bought calls, and look at this happened. It went like what, 300 points. So I think this was that day, if I'm not wrong. It was some day, like, oh, or it could be this. No, 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 no. Yeah. This, it was this one. I think I had seen 400 points minus. So let's check 460. If I had bought calls, yeah, this, it was this day when I bought calls here, and I lost like Nifty 50 index fell 400 points. I lost about 220 points. So I there was nothing I could do, because candle was with 260 points candle we saw in 15 minutes, and that's how the stop loss depends. I know I will just be quick now, or it's fine. I guess it's fine. Nah? Okay. Hey Chirag, since couple of weeks, I'm seeing a greater number of followers, live position of sensible users. It's interesting to watch your live position. Really appreciate your patience, and thanks to you. Thank you so much. Actually, the last account had 18,700 followers or something. So this account is too naive in front of it. My questions: how you sleep during night with open positions, and that too with more quantity? Oh, I think the quantity. Okay, how? My strategy started with keeping an open position, always keeping an open position, and I kept on growing my open positions, kept on increasing my quantity with profits. So basically, I know my drawdown. I know how much I can lose in a set of losing trades, or a losing streak which I may happen, or maybe a month or two of consolidation. I know how much max I could lose. So basically, I have set my quantity in a way that I would only lose the all my profits. For example, 7,000 quantity, I might lose 70 lakhs, which is my booked profits. Maybe it is lesser than the current booked profits. So it would be fine for me, and I would be still infusing my own capital and continuing with trading. So whatever I'm going to lose is going to be my profits, previous profits. So it's not gonna be an issue, even if I lose. And since it's option buying, I guess even if there is a gap opening on the opposite side, it's fine. you'd be losing less points than futures. So makes me feel safe that I know my defined risk. And since I buy in the money, since I buy monthly expiry, it cannot practically or theoretically go to zero. And how you handle if market open 200 to 300 points opposite to your position direction? Yeah, so I would book a loss if that happens. That happens if I had calls, and if there was a 300 point gap down today, I would wait for 15 minutes or maybe half an hour or maybe even 1 hour. Sometimes 1 hour I wait for 1 hour. I recently waited for 1 hour. In these puts, even in these puts, I waited for 1 hour to buy it in the morning after the gap down. And yeah, then it's fine. Just buy puts. Today, if I had calls, I would have bought puts after half an hour or 1 hour, and I would have held for it today with an SL, the same SL, kind of an SL today. Afternoon by afternoon, if it was a sideways movement, I would just keep an SL 50 points, 100 points away, and that would be good to go for tomorrow. Suggestion to please take out profit when decent profit on board. At least book profit of couple of strike price, leaving one other. Re-enter when okay. That is exactly how that is exactly opposite of how I earn the profits actually. So my idea is to get the big trends, and data might show you that there are only going to be on an average 4 to 5 big trends throughout the year in Nifty 50 or maybe in Bank Nifty or anything. Since my backtest says so, that's what my backtest says. So, which the trends which I'm talking about would be ranging from 700 points to I guess 1200 points. So that's what my focus is. I'm not looking for smaller trends of 200, 300 points or 400 points. Maybe I book it sometimes when I'm seeing 600 points in profit, and when the market starts reversing, I might book 400 points. I would be happy to book that. Obviously, I want it. I'm not saying I don't want it, I would let it go. But what you are saying is based on December's consolidation, which turned out to be there was some puts which gave away. There was Nifty made a low and it gave a V-shaped recovery. When Nifty 50 changes its direction on the same day, I don't earn money. That is fixed. That is what I know. That is not something uh, unusual. That is not something unusual, because I know, because my idea is based on how the position will act the next day, not how it is going to act in this day or how it is going to give big profits in this trade. Majorly it is about the following the strategy, and being having full quantity and having a trend of 1000 points would be the great thing to do. I would be earning shitloads of money that I can just quit trading after that. That's done. I will be done and dusted. So I'm not looking to maximize my points captured in profits. What I'm looking to do is increase my quantity with the same strategy that I have been doing. So that's the whole idea. Idea is to make more money. So I'm not looking to get more points. My idea is to get more quantity. Okay, Ashwin, it's fine. Why do you prefer option buying or futures? I know you have. Why do you prefer option buying over futures? I know you have traded futures for long time. What made you skip for option buying? Some the main reason was the limited risk, and futures having unlimited risk. Also, you have to use less margin than in futures. So there was a great scope of growing very faster, and returns are crazy. Like currently, I'm at 250 to 75% returns maybe from the maximum capital I would have infused of my own. But if you say max amount of options bought, for example, in December, starting of December, I bought options worth 42 lakhs. So if you consider that as the base capital, I'm still at 200%. So I think this is all fine. Options is fine, and I don't know why futures is more respected, that you should do futures in trend following, you can't hold options buying. I don't see any difference, because I'm not holding for the whole expiry as such. So and whatever decay, time value premium decay that you are saying will be going out, it's already gone after 200 to 300 points, and then I'll be having high delta. And since I'm going in the money, I'm already paying less time value premium to buy the options. So that's that. And that's the reason, yeah. And of course the overnight limited risk. For example, if there is a war or something going on and there is a 600 point 700 point gap down, I would be losing less than what I would be losing in future. So reducing the losses, since I have less accuracy, I'll be reducing the losses. I mean, that's a jackpot. Why don't you buy next month expiry options? It would have less theta decay. Liquidity is also good for multiples of 500. Why don't you buy next month's expiry options? I mean, that would be very less delta. And what I have seen is when I go early for next month's expiry, and if there is a trend, I would be earning way less. So there have been times where 200 points move in Nifty 50, and I have earned 50 points only. So I used to do that, and then I regret doing it because I would be looking forward to be have some risky things so to get the rewards. Now it would be too safe to go for next month right now. So in the next calls which I'll be buying this week, like in the next week or something, I might be buying of next month. That's what I would be doing. And liquidity is good. So if I go for multiples of 500, for example, I bought my main strike price in this puts was 24,900. If I had bought 25,000, it was just nearby. That's fine. What if my strike price was 24,700? So if I buy 24,500, I guess it would be very near to at the money. I guess it would be slightly in the money. If I when I want to buy 24,700, if I buy 25,000, it would be very in the money. If it is deep in the money, liquidity issue might not be there since it's a round of strike price, but still my delta will be increasing. So when buying with the same quantity of options, I would be actually having my P&L differently than what I would be having in general. For example, buying since I'm buying 7,000 quantity, 300 points in the money, so my quantity will approximately be the same, but it will vary from starting of the month to end of the month. But that's it. That's a minor difference. But in this one, when I'm changing the strike price every time, when I'm going, sometimes I'm going 500 points in the money, sometimes I'm going 200 points in the money. That would vary my quantity. So based on delta, I have to adjust my quantity also. So sometimes I'm buying 7,000, sometimes I'm buying 6,000. That's what I would have to do it, which I am not going to do it, because whenever there's a trade, I keep a basket, exit this, exit, enter that. That's it. That's what I want to do. I want to keep it simple. I don't want to take too much stress while trading. What is the delta? What is the quantity? So that's that. And there is liquidity. Liquidity is not an issue since I'm dividing the strike price. I think I lose 3 to 4 rupees every time I do market orders, but that is fine because the difference between buys and the spread is like 2 rupees, 3 rupees always, and then there is less number of orders. So that's fine, totally fine. When that would happen in futures also sometimes. Hi Chirag, your trading strategy is impressive. Thank you. I wanted to know, apart from price action, do you prefer in major events or news while making your trading decisions? For instance, why the Fed meeting likely to have a substantial impact on the market tomorrow? Would such events influence your view, or do you stick to your price action based approach? Same price action based approach. So basically, when there are events, option buyers should be happy because they would that would give some movements. For example, if I had puts, and since this Fed interest rate decision was good, it was bullish. There was a rate decrease. It should be bullish, but U.S. markets just crashed. Simply just crashed. And even if it had gone up, for example, this was in my favor that it crashed, and since we got a gap down and it sustained also, the gap down sustained. It just didn't just recover in the first half, second half, anywhere. And what if there was a good news? What if there was a gap up, 300 points gap up? So that's also fine. If there is a 300-point gap up, I'll be buying calls, and then we'll be going for the uptrend. So I will be sticking to my price action, strictly to my price action, because whatever backtest I have includes COVID. I have checked COVID's charts. There was a crash, when there was a rally, I checked elections charts. I have basically taken all of that into account, and maybe that are the times when the major profits happen. And as you can see, 15 lakhs turned to 30 lakhs overnight, just like by doing nothing. So that's that. You need to stick to your price action, the strategy, and the discipline is the must. It is a game of discipline. Like for example, I'll tell you something which I was talking about. Uh, Anybody, I was talking about this to someone. For example, there is an EMA. Wow, I'm putting an EMA after a long time. Now, if you are putting this as a 50, So when you are checking this thing, EMA, you know it, right, that you should be short after this. So where did I get short? So it's a simple EMA. I got short after waiting for an hour after this gap down. I was long all this while here only I get long. So why is this 50 EMA working with this? So when you're looking at this back test, you'd be wondering, wow, EMA, what a trend following. But can you follow it? Can you just hold here? Can you just hold this overnight, this profit which you started getting from here? So this is the discipline that you need to maintain, that whichever indicator that you back tested, whichever you did, you should be able to do it. This looks good to see. Well, this looks good to see. You bought puts, you bought. Actually, this is working. Like this is syncing with my trades. Like this is where it goes. Yes, so this is the rules which I keep during consolidation to reduce the trades. This is where EMA is bad. So you can modify this thing also, and look at this, EMA didn't hit your stop loss in this candle also, and same happened with me. So yeah, check. But yeah, since such trades happen with every trend followers, these things. So check out 50 EMA, I guess, and you can sync it with something. Works fine on 15 minutes. So basically, it would just give you the trend idea. But what I'm trying to say is, what you see on this chart, you need to have a position about it, because this is all this, looking at all this is just back test. This looks good, wow, buy here, and oh, chalo, I sell hit, but buy here, enjoy this rally. Then there was this rally here, buy here, enjoy this rally. But you have to do it, you have to hold here with your profits, the profits that you got here, to double it. That's the idea, that's the plan. So whatever you see on chart, you have to execute it, and to execute it you need a the don't say walls of steel, man. I was saying discipline. That's for the day, and see you all later. Great. Maybe I might not be able to put up a video tomorrow because I'm not carrying my tablet to Delhi, and I will be on my phone. So whatever happens tomorrow, maybe I'll be coming back on Sunday, and I'll be putting the video. I hope the shoot with Grow goes nice, and let's see, can we put in some good video in front of you. Hope you love it, and hope they publish it. First of all, after shooting with me, I hope they like the shooting with me. So let's go. Something new coming up. Let's hope for something great, and see you all. Love you all. It was a great day. Last video had great responses, and keep showing your love. I love it. Keep hyping me. Maybe this hype will get me this 1 CR this year, and it is not my personal victory. Remember it. It is our victory. So love you all. See you all later, and thank you for watching this video.